Hello Internet, it's Andrew Michael. Welcome to episode 3 of Crap Shoot Wednesday. Now, yesterday I asked on Twitter what should I do for Crap Shoot Wednesday, and a lot of you really came back with a lot of good ideas. But I woke up today and I remembered a vlog someone did. And basically what they did is they showed off their setup, and what I did today was start thinking about what exactly I could do for my setup. How exactly do my YouTube videos get published? So that's what I want to do. I want to show you guys basically the process of how I upload my videos. That way you guys can have a realistic understanding of how everything is put in play and how everything on this YouTube channel is done. So let's just get straight to it. So now we're in the editor. So what editor exactly do I use? Well, I actually use something called Windows Live Movie Maker. Now you're probably wondering, Andrew, why in the world would you use this? Well, I downloaded something called I think it was called Shotcut, and it's not that I didn't want to use it, but it was like whenever the video would start playing, it would really lag, and so it was so hard to keep up with everything. And I looked up at a couple of tutorials, and they were easy, but at the same time, my computer was being really slow trying to get it going. So when someone says you need minimum requirements, this computer is nothing but literal minimum requirements, but it's nowhere near recommended what you would need to basically run this. So let's just say we're editing a random video, like a video we just did, alright? Basically what I would do is literally says click here to browse for photos and videos, and basically what would happen is that then it would just pop up into your video section or your pictures section, and then basically here you would just see all your pictures, and there's nothing really too controversial here. It's just, all my photos when I'm doing YouTube or anything like this. That's all you're seeing is pictures. Let's say I just want to upload a random picture, and even in pictures it still uploads it right. So let's say we have the one scene, the one comment I had a couple crap shoots ago. So let's just put that in there. Okay, so let's say we want to upload. Let's say we want to edit this. All right. So this is just a random comment. Plays well. And the reason I like Windows Live Movie Maker is because it's not tasking on my CPU or my GPU, which I will show you the specs of this computer in a couple minutes. But what I want to show you guys is how this editor works. So the editor works like this. If you have a picture, and let's say you want it to go back down to like 3 seconds or 4 seconds, then what you would do is then you would put it to 3 seconds, or you do like that, and that's easy. And then it just run like that, and then it's done. And so basically you have visual effects here. You can do in, out, you can make it blur like that, or let's say you want to fade in or fade out. This is where your fades are, right here at the very bottom. You have a fade in, you have a wobbly effect, you have the fade in, the fade out, you have a lot of the color thing, we're just always moving, like the more rainbowy effect. And then let's say if you want to save your video, you would just press the YouTube option, since Windows Live Movie Maker has that ability to where you can upload to YouTube or Facebook, and it puts it in the right dimensions, and that way when it uploads to YouTube, it'll be in those correct positions. So you can see that right there. So you just save it, click YouTube, save it, and then there you go. Alright, now the moment you all, or mostly some of you, have been waiting for is the specs on this computer. What exactly is this computer? What exactly is going on with it? And what can it do in terms of gaming? Because I know a lot of you are going to be asking, well, this computer can barely record, can it play games? Well, we're about to find out. Okay, so mainly most of these graphics, or mainly everything that's running around here, basically the Windows Edition's 8.1 and not 10, because I tried doing it once, but I thought to myself, and I was like, well, I don't know if this computer is really going to handle that. So I just kept it at 8, and then it upgraded to 8.1 by itself, which I was fine with, because 8.1, I keep things at 8, and I know eventually I can just go get an activation key and then get 10 if I get a gaming computer. So basically we'll run through everything. The processor in this is an AMD E2 1800 APU with Radeon HD graphics running at 1.70 gigahertz. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what the heck, how does that even work? And 1.7 gigahertz, can that even run a AAA game? Answer is absolutely not. Most gaming computers these days have like 3 gigahertz or a little bit less than that. And yeah, you can run some of your a little older titles, but when it comes to 2018 games, it's gonna barely handle it. Now, another thing is the RAM. The RAM is at 4 gigabytes. I don't think it's DDR4, I'm pretty sure it is DDR3. And it's about outdated, so you can't really do anything with that. I think when I did a checker on this, these Radeon HD graphics, they're 48 months out of date. So if you even try running Fortnite, the game runs and you might be able to walk around, but the graphics are just awful. I mean, you can't even, let everything load in and do all that. So there's a couple of the specs. I know you're probably going to be asking, what's the motherboard? Well, I tried looking at the motherboard and I couldn't find much about this. But like I said, it's a 6-year-old laptop. I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting this to game. I'm pretty much expecting it to do minimal tasks, but that's what we're trying to do here, is if this can do, word processing, which it can handle. Okay, so now one thing we're going to try to do is launch Minecraft. Now, the problem is, why is it just a blank screen? Well, kind of just shows you exactly how long it takes for this Minecraft launcher to update or take it to do anything, basically. And I tried playing Minecraft on this computer a couple days ago, but, well, not a couple days ago, yesterday, and I said this on a live stream when I was talking to someone. When I tried playing Minecraft, like the 1.11 edition, it kinda plays, but now I'm not saying it does play. Because what usually happens is, if you're just walking around in Minecraft, then that's basically what this computer can handle, is if it's just the graphics. But if you're in a mob fight with like 2 or 3 mobs, like a zombie, a spider, and a skeleton shooting arrows, this thing is really, really gonna slow down. So basically we're just going through the loading process of how this program is about to boot up, and it kind of shows you the speed of this computer and how fast it can handle games. And now we're just going to record the process of it, getting into the download play, and then just basically letting it go and see how quick it is to get to the start screen of Minecraft. So, as you can see here, it's been about a couple of minutes now. Oh no, it's been a minute and a half. And like I said, that I'm not in no way being ungrateful, but what I am doing is I'm just showing basically what my life is of a gamer or a PC gamer, or life of a YouTuber, basically what I would do. And this kind of puts into perspective how fast or how slow this computer is. And this Minecraft is without mods and it's without Optifine. I know Optifine is really good at beefing the game up and making it much easier to use. And I'm really glad that that's a thing, because it then would make Minecraft on here a little bit better and beef up my graphics, and it would make my CPU being taxed less. So here we go into 2 minutes trying to boot up Minecraft, and we're just now reaching Mojang. So maybe when we get to 2 minutes and 30 seconds... Oh, I was close. It got booted up at 2 minutes and 29 seconds. So as you can tell, can't really see a whole lot, but I'm sorry about this. So here we have basically what's happening here. You can't see a whole lot, but I'll try to turn up the brightness, but that's about as much as I can do. And here we go. We have a zombie behind us. So as you can see, we have a zombie behind us chasing us, and this thing is kind of playable. I know you can't really see a whole lot, but basically what's happening here is we're being chased by a zombie, and basically this computer is not the best monitor around. Oh. Yeah, we're getting chased by a creeper. Yeah, we're getting shot by a skeleton. Yeah, we're not moving at all. We're really slow. But now that we're like running around the zombies, you know, this is basically what I'm dealing with. Okay, so now here we are in Canva, and basically Canva is a free to use thumbnail maker. And I know a couple days ago I was in a Discord server, and some people have recommended GIMP, which is kind of like Photoshop, but it's kind of, you know, free to use. It's open source, so anyone can go in there and edit the sources and then create new things with it. So let's say, you know, I'm making a thumbnail. What you would do is you just hold shift and then drag it over here. And basically what these are here are just screenshots from my phone. So then what I would do is, let's say I'm doing a PUBG mobile live stream. What I would do is I would just screenshot my phone and then put everything on here. And then once I got here, basically what I would do is go to elements, shapes, and then I get the rectangle, and then this is the rectangle I'd use here. And then for my icon, what I would do is I would just use this circle here. I'd make it purple, and then I go to here and I just look up thumbs up. So if I ever needed to, and I needed a new, let's say in GIMP, if I wanted to make a new logo, I could probably do that. But what I would do is I'd take this, you know, generic looking like, and then change the color of it, and then once everything was put together, I would download it. So my thumbnail making process isn't really too strenuous. It's basically just me finding a picture or a screenshot of something, and then basically, you know, putting a title on top of that and putting my icon here just in case if anyone tries stealing it, which I hope that does not happen in the future, but you know, some people will do that. So okay, so I could show you the part of actually uploading the video to YouTube, but I think everyone knows how to do that. Just type in www.youtube.com, go to the upper right hand corner to the, you know, camera looking thing, and you just press upload video. It's the same thing there. And also, I'm sorry that I did not use anyone else's suggestions for Crap Shoot Wednesday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use those for future suggestions, so that way if I don't think of anything else for next week, I'm definitely going to be using your guys' subscriptor suggestions, and then basically we're going to go from there. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Crap Shoot Wednesday. If you did, make sure you leave a like. And until next time, I'm Andrew Michael. And I'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up. Wait. That's just really good.